Today, kids, we're going to learn a fun fact. People can't fight with knives in their kidneys. Watch. Now I'm kind of interested to see what boss monster I have to fight at the end of this whole trebuchet scenario, because on my first playthrough I sided with the mages, and fighting the Templars, they had these giant rock golem creatures, I think they're called arcane horrors, but I don't know what I'm fighting against the mages, because I don't think they'll have those creatures with them. Let's find out. Those two look awfully alone. They also look kind of cold, just hanging out here in the frozen wastes with their chainmail and plate. I think I'll give them a gift. The gift of fire. No takebacks.
Should we throw the rocks now?
The best way that I can figure is that this whole part kind of takes place in 3 stages. Because as soon as I start turning the trebuchet around, enemies will start spawning. And the longer I hold the wheel, the more enemies show up. So it's usually what I end up doing is turning it little ways, enemies, murder them, turn it again, more enemies. And then the third time, I guess, is when the boss shows up. And then after that, it's all smooth sailing. Of course, last time I played this on my warrior, the rock monster just murdered me. A lot. So, hopefully this won't happen again. So I swapped out Cole and Sarah with their abilities, because I just wanted to see how it works out. I find that Cole is a bit too squishy to be a dagger rogue, plus I'm already playing one, so I don't need 2 of them. And I just used Sarah so much in my other playthrough, I just wanted to switch it up, so I'm not really a big fan of Varric. His weapon is, I guess, feels underpowered because you can only ever use Bianca. I think it holds him back a bit, but that's just me. Yeah, I mean, Cole's still getting destroyed. He does not have a lot of defense. so I need to keep him away from the fights. That was only the first fight, too. There's like 2 more left, and they're both going to be more difficult. So this will be a lot of fun, he said sarcastically. Of course, we're probably able to Vivi gave us barrier, because that saves our asses a lot. And she missed Cole. Oh well. I'll just have him turn the crank.
Here they come.
Alright, so we are fighting... What the hell's Fiona? I'm sure it won't be nearly as bad as fighting a giant rock monster. Well, this fight is certainly going a lot better than my first playthrough. I've only died once compared to, I think, 3 or 4 times fighting the Templar rock monster. Yeah, she's going down hard. Boom! There she goes. So yeah, now we win, right? Well, nothing bad will happen. No dragons, right? Yeah. Of course, I realize now that a smarter, more tactical player would probably have sent one of his NPCs to crank this for me while I killed everything. But I'm not a smart man, and I did not do that. More is the
Move. Now! Enough!
pretender. You toy with forces beyond your ken, no more.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
You'll get nothing out of me.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
It's a boon from Andraste. She saved my life.
Then your lady wished me to kill you, for her boon is a beacon I cannot let escape. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered Tevinter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect us to surrender and kneel. We will not. You'll face us all. When we choose.